everybody has crafts. All right. So this next segment is going to be a fun one. I can't. This is weird looking at myself like this. So this next segment is we're going to be calling. There's still so much extra hair in my chest. Thank you. It was like when I finished it, I was like, oh, I remember this guy. I remember this. There used to be a little bit. My hair didn't get as long, but I had some pretty long chops. But I had no way to like medium it. Wow, that was a action-packed hour and a half. So, what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be calling some of the lovely guests and hosts of Super RPG Friends to talk about some of our favorite memories of being on the show. Resonant memory? There we go. All right. So, who's in here in chat? Who wants to start? I can give you a call on Discord. I have everything else turned off. Oh, I can turn this camera off now. I'm not going to be using that again. Exit. Alright, we're going to call you first, Dilla. Oh, all the boys. Oh, thank you, Game Dad. He was busy and he ended up sending it to my Twitter DMs because Nitro is silly. Alright, Dilla. Alright, let's go. Wait, I have to fix my input, output. 1 second. Alright, hello? Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. Did these turn off? 1 second. Why am I not hearing anything through these? Hold on. I'm sorry, let me figure out. Let me turn something on YouTube really quick just to make sure.
Last time on Game Grumps. If we all work together.
Oh, okay, I see. 1 second. Okay, now can I hear anything?
Everything will be all right.
I can hear YouTube. Dilla, can I hear you? No, you're lighting up. Maybe I have to restart this. Kraken. Let's see. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna call you right back. Still nothing. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna restart Discord. 1 second. Sorry, guys. It was the first upload. Second, quit Discord. Discord's gonna fucking chug for a second. I guarantee it. Yeah, and I still can't hear anything. What the fuck? This is really weird. Okay, yeah, try switching. Final Fantasy VII bike. Oh, why is Discord doing this? Discord experience audio issues. Hold on, let me try calling Drewby really quick just to make sure to. Okay.
I meant, forget that. I got too close to sin, and my head's all foggy like. So I don't know where this place is.
Yeah, I'm not getting any. I know what it is. Remember when I muted Discord earlier? That's what happened. I muted Discord earlier to get the notification sounds off when I couldn't remember how to turn on streamer mode. All right, let's see. Hello? There we go. It worked. Sorry about that. How's it going, man? Thanks for hanging out.
I'm doing pretty well, yeah.
How have you been? I know you've been doing you've been working on your theater stuff lately, right?
Yeah. So from like September to January, I was doing nothing but theater. I'm hoping they can hear me on stream once I
Yes.
let me check that real quick.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, yeah, they can. Cool. But yeah, no, it's I was assistant stage managing. I was in 2 shows, my first musical in like a decade. It was crazy, but it's cool to be back.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. I just found another Frankwood hairball. Okay. So, what would you say are some of your favorite Super RPG Friends memories, my friend?
So I think one of my hands down favorite moments was we were playing Breath of Fire 3, and I'm trying to remember exactly what was happening in the story, but like it was Momo's father's tower or something, like his study. And we made like one offhand joke about like Momo's dad being a weird freak pervert, and somehow the game kept feeding into that one dumb joke, and it lasted us like half the stream.
It was so good. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It was because it was the chism, right? And I think one of us said
It was the schism, yeah.
One of us said jism, and it was all fucking over from then.
Yeah, and it was just like an hour straight of just riffing on that one joke, and the game kept feeding it. Like
They did, because they're like,
somehow.
"Oh no, we've found the study. Oh, there's pornographic novels here," and we're like,
Right.
"Oh my god, you're not helping his case whatsoever."
Right, knocked it out of the park. Let's fucking go.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I know one of mine is just that time you, me, Joey, and John playing fucking Dirge. That was so fun. It was the first time that we did a game like with voice acting. So we were all kind of like, how the fuck do we do this? But we were all just in such a good mood to appreciate like what a slice of like a vertical slice of that time period that game was. And like it was just so fun. And I remember that fucking sniper battle making me want to pull my hair out.
Oh my god, dude. And the helicopter as well.
Yes, oh my god, fuck the helicopter. Good lord.
There are so many moments that game has like a weird special place in my heart, but it is not good by any means.
Yeah, can't say it's a good game, but man, I really do enjoy playing that fucking shitty game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are like the 2 big moments for me. Everything else is just kind of like general vibe stuff. Like I love talking to I love the sneak puns that John does, but that's like he does that all the time.
He's the fucking king, man. He's the king of puns. I don't know how he does it. It's amazing.
Always has one in the pocket. It's great.
We can count on him for that. That's for sure. Well,
yes.
Thank you so much for fucking joining us. And thank you for helping us to create memories, and thanks for sharing them with us, man. I really appreciate you stopping by and talking about it.
Of course. I'm hoping we can make some more in the
Hell yeah. Yes. Well, Super RPG Friends is officially definitely not dead now. So we will be back. We will be beating Dragon Quest 3 and beyond. So
fuck yeah. I'll see you guys soon.
Cool. Later, man. Thank you so much.
Later. Bye. Peace.
Right. Drewby, you're up next. Let me find the Droopster. Hey, Doan. Doan, I know you were kind of in a rush. Doan, you want me to call you really quick? Just because I know you were running back and forth trying to fit it in to do it. If you want, we could do you really quick, Doan. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do you real quick. 1 second. Calling you now. Doan attack only zone. I like that. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? Welcome. Good to hear from you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad I made it. I was definitely out and about today and watching the clock. Like, oh, I gotta make it.
It turns out we're all running a little bit over, so it totally works out. Perfect timing.
Yeah, it's usually how big marathon streams like that go.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to schedule breaks, so a common.
Oh, yep. See? Yep.
So, my friend, what is some of your favorite memories of the show and being on it?
All right, so I was thinking about this, and I thought of a few different little things. So, obviously, it's just I didn't want to just say the coolest, the most standout thing to me is just like it's hard to quantify because every time I come back on the main show, the main quest with the main crew, it's just always such a cool time the whole time. It's just like a chill friend hangout. But I knew I didn't want to just say that. So I thought of some specific scenarios. So
Hell yeah.
definitely I was looking back on the YouTube and there was that scenario where Joey he was telling us on stream, just a perfect example, just hang out, random story of what happened in the day. Joey had the worker come into his apartment when he didn't expect it, and he was like napping. And he like action rolled out of bed and picked up his gun and was like, "Who is in my house? What are you doing here?"
Poor maintenance guy.
Yeah, it's such an intense scenario. Just like, it's just so funny, the stuff that comes out on the episodes when they're in there talking together.
Hey,
and it doesn't even have to be about the games.
$5 had to get you over.
It's just like,
yeah, no.
And so that, and then another thing that jumped out to me was when I was just asked about my video editing, and then Joey was like, "Wait, hold up. Are you telling me you fucking edit on Windows 7? And I was just like called out,
yes,
not expecting it out of nowhere.
That's
That was
awesome.
great.
Yeah, that was good. There's so many good memories. It's hard to pick them.
Yeah, definitely. Like that's what I was trying to say.
Memories. We're always making new memories.
Every like 10 minutes, there's like a killer joke back and forth that you can pull from anywhere. So yeah, it's always a good time. And then there's like you allowed me on to do my own show, New Game Plus, and then there's stuff like one time in between games, 1 week. I wanted it to be 2 weeks, but I ended up playing Intergrade, the Final Fantasy VII Intergrade game, the Yuffie game.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna stretch this out on 2 weeks. And then like at the end of 4 hours on week 1, I was at the end of the game and I was like, oh shit.
Like,
I
wait a minute.
speedran this game by mistake.
That's the struggle of being a speedrunner, man. You figure out the strats and you don't even realize it.
Yeah, seriously. I tried to string it out, but it wasn't going. And then it was sick playing through my challenge run over these last few weeks.
Yeah, that was really cool to see you like basically like knowledge check the game to beat it with only attack.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do this year. I'm like going back instead of just traditionally playing all these old RPGs, just thinking of like, how could I make this awful? How could I almost definitely not be able to win and then still find a way to win?
How could I make this hard on myself?
Yep. Just like it can't be easy anymore. So.
Well, we're looking forward to more of that. Tomorrow you're starting a normal run of the Suikoden 2 remaster, right?
Yeah. So it's gonna be a normal casual run, but I do have to get all 108 characters. So like
Absolutely.
there's some scenarios where some are missable that I'm gonna have to deal with, so I'm gonna have to have safety saves and stuff. I hope I don't mess it up.
I know
But-
two is the one where you can kind of fuck up the events a little bit more than the first one. The first one
I
felt
did
a
it
little
to
bit more
myself.
leisurely with the 108, but 2 you can do it without even realizing it.
Yeah, totally. That's what I did the first time. I was like, I'm gonna get all 108 this time, and then turns out there's this one bridge you have to cross with only girls in your party, and it has to be in this one specific
course.
part of the game where you don't get this character. And
Mhm.
it was too late for me. So this is my redemption. Super RPG friends, we're gonna get all the characters this time.
Yes,
And
Adone's
the
dad
remake's
cam.
awesome.
Yeah, no, I think the remake looks beautiful. I can't wait to play it.
It's like people might not agree with this take, but I feel like it's what we wanted in an FF7 remake before we
Mhm.
got anything.
Yeah,
It's
heard a lot of
just
people,
like
yeah.
you take the exact game, give it a little bit of visual polish and a
Mhm.
couple like quality of life features, but
Mhm.
leave it. Like just remake it. And yeah, I think it's an awesome remake. So,
Yeah, it
but
seems
they
like
did
a
get rid
good
of like
job.
all the glitches.
But
So the
it's okay. There'll
speedrunners
be
are kind
new
of screwed.
ones, probably. There'll probably be new ones.
Yeah,
hopefully.
hopefully. We'll figure something out.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing with us, Doan. I appreciate you, my man. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow for a New Game Plus.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Thanks everybody. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
See ya.
Appreciate you. See ya.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna call Modular really quick, just because I know he was waiting. See if he's here. What's up, Camp Baby? Maj. I'll send him a message. Let me know when he's here. PC for memory. Alright, let's see. Drewby. Where did Drewby go? There he is. There he is. Hey,
Ahoy,
baby.
Hey, Frankie Bits.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. I've had the stream open all day. I've been watching most of it. Just parts where I had to go and do stuff or go take a.
Of course. Well, we've been happy to have you here. Trust me, I appreciate it. It always keeps it in. The chat's been going nonstop all day, and I can't be thankful enough for that. It makes it a lot more bearable for me, and it gives me more stuff to talk about. Do I got something right there? I do. I'm finding all kinds of hair I still need to get. Anyway, my good friend, what are some of your favorite memories of Super RPG Friends?
Well, I gotta lead with the classic. I gotta lead with the Five Guys v Red Robin assault. because so here's what happened. Here's some background on this. This was in early 2023. This is in like March 2023. This was during the Final Fantasy VII playthrough, and I asked Frank, "Hey, you've got like a CRT and stuff like that, and I want to get you like in cameos for the Final Fantasies 4, 5, and 6 videos." Ultimately, he only ended up in 4 and 6, but we shot those cameos all that day. We had to do it. We had to wait till night, so we went to dinner, wait till night. But the show was starting before sundown, so I was like, okay, well, I'll bring my laptop and I'll bring like my mic stand and everything, and I'll just be like in the other room. And we planned this. We planned that I would just go from that room into Frank's room and like assault him like as part of an argument. We weren't going to tell anyone. Joey was suspicious because obviously I was in a different room than normal. I just told him I was at my dad's. And then of course we did it. Shiro, the good boy that he is, started jumping up on me as I'm fake choking you, and Joey's freaking the fuck out. But yeah, that was fun, just because of how unexpected it was.
Yeah, no, that was an amazing moment, and I almost kind of forgot for a moment too. So like, there was a legitimate point of me being like, huh! Huh!
Yeah, that's definitely, that is easily my number one favorite moment on Super RPG Friends. Like,
That was
so
a beautiful one.
So there are very few moments that can top that. It's Joey's reaction that makes it.
Mm-hmm. He is just, it looks like he lost it. Like like reality broke down a little bit for him, and it broke him. It was beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Chet, Friday night fantasy marriage counseling.
We've still got the clip, Dylan.
Yeah, we'll have to pull that clip up, Dilla. It's so fucking good.
Oh yeah, it's actually like a few clips because of just like how long it went.
It was a good long bit, which we do love to see.
Yeah, that is easily the best Super RPG Friends moment. Like, it's hard for me to really pick out others because a lot of it is like small moments that are almost kind of passing in the night, or just stuff that eludes me because there's always something going on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like, just because we planned that in advance, and I was looking forward to it for like a week ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
And it did stick out, and the Joey's reaction sticks in the mind. That's why it sticks with me. But like, just being on the show, just being in the vicinity of the show, has been just nothing short of incredibly fulfilling and gratifying, and it gives me life being on the show and being in the server part of the community, meeting you and John, Joey, Tatsuo, Chet, Six, like just having friends that are like close enough in the area since I moved to where I am now. People that care, people I can talk to, people that are always down to help if I need some help with something, people I can rely on. And, and obviously I returned that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you needed help with this. I'm glad to have been here. I'm glad to have pitched in.
Yeah, thank you, dude. I can't stress enough how appreciative I am of you and everyone else, and just, it really is a special little thing that we got going on that was born just out of a want to celebrate RPGs with our fellow enthusiasts for it, and it's grown into so much more than just that. It's grown into a community, it's grown into a family, it's grown into something that's become part of people's like nightly routines, like Tuesdays and Thursdays without seeing all of our smiling mugs just doesn't feel right. And I think that we're super privileged and we're super lucky that we've been able to become something like that, and that's something that we wouldn't have been able to that's something that wouldn't have been able to be done without the collaborative nature of this show and everyone that has come together to help us all just celebrate this shit together. It's great that we've managed to do this. I feel so lucky, and I'm extremely happy to have met someone that I can call such a good friend and is such a talented video producer and editor and content creator, that I'm very lucky that you're part of my life, and I'm happy that this show has brought you and many others to my side.
And it warms the cockles of my heart to hear you say that. We need to go out to lunch or dinner again soon, probably while we're, we'll probably incorporate that into our day trip plans to pick up these new PC parts for you.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, Groovy, thank you, my man. I appreciate the fuck out of you.
Of course. And I'm going to be here for the rest of the stream. I'll be in chat.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. I'm looking forward to it, man. Thank you.
Of course.
All right. Yeah. All right. Modular is up next, folks. Hey, how's it going, Maj?
It's going good, man. How's the stream going?
It's good. I'm missing this big portion of hair from my neck now, and I'm realizing that now that I'm 35, I got a little bit of a double chin. But, I mean, age comes for us all, right?
That's right. The double chin. The double chin tolls for thee. It'll happen to the best of us.
How you doing today, man? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no worries. I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you? How are you doing goal wise with the donos?
We are over the original $800 goal. We are all the way up to 1,100.
Whoa!
$300 away from me having no beard. I'm currently like Wolverining it with a soul patch and 2 notches.
Oh man!
In my in my eyebrows. I'm looking
I bet
pretty
you're
fucking cool right now. I gotta say.
Your partner's gonna love that, right?
Wait, is that? Oh wait, is that the modular? Yeah, you know, I got some buddies. Right. That's my buddy Mark. Yes. No.
Yeah, friends in high places.
No, but thank you for joining us. I wanted to know what are some of your fondest memories of Super RPG Friends and being on the show?
Well, I'm probably not actually a great person to be answering this question because I tend not to latch on to like individual memories, but for me, selfishly, I will say that one of my top favorite moments was actually probably the first time you reached out to me when my YouTube channel was very small at the time. I don't even remember how many subscribers I had. Not too many. I think I'd maybe just come out with a Chrono Cross video, and I remember just getting like a message from you asking if I wanted to be on this show with a bunch of other people, and it was like the first time that I'd ever been invited to be on like a podcast or like any kind of discussion thing. So it was like this moment of like kind of feeling like I was breaking out of whatever my little insular YouTube bubble and becoming a part of something much bigger. So that was pretty memorable for me. And to
really
this day,
cool.
It's the only podcast between you and me, and I guess everybody listening to this live. You're the only person who, when you ask me to like join you for something, I don't think like, oh man, I guess I'll do it. I guess I owe this person a favor. It's like I'm always like actually excited and down to do it, and also as maybe a more of a lighthearted one. I don't remember his name, but I remember one of the times I was on Super RPG Friends. You guys had this big Irish guy on, and he was just like wasted drunk. And I remember, and nothing brought me greater pleasure than watching the little thumbnail of Joey's face the entire time and watching him try to do damage control over this like bull in a china shop. He was almost like a racist caricature of like an Irish person. That was. Entire time I was just like loving how it was unfolding. It was like everything I could have dreamed of.
That was the most like riding a wild bull experience I've ever had, like hosting anything. And I've done like I've hosted like Smash tournaments, big gaming events, but shout outs to Davey. That was a time that I was like, I'm like, hold on, I'm pulling the reins. Like everybody, let's move it away from that one. But then he disappeared.
Like he's off the radar.
No, well,
even
remember
as we speak.
he just like logged off like randomly.
Oh yeah,
like,
he just left. Yeah, he like left, and just like with not a trace. And I just remember thinking like. Between like you guys, the hosts, and then me and him, I'm like, I can't imagine a collection of like more diametrically opposed personality types joining each other for a video game session.
For the love of RPGs.
yeah. That was funny.
A good one. That was a good one. I know I still laugh in the eternalization of Milk Jalar, and I still every once in a while hear it in your server.
That's like... one of my bottom few memories, probably. That's at the very lower end for me, but you know, it is what it is.
No, we've had so many good times, and that I actually didn't know that we had that significance when we first had you on. That means a lot. I'm really happy that I could be involved in that journey, and then I could help you, make you feel like that, because I think honestly you were probably one of the first people that I viewed as like bigger and someone that I like enjoy their content, and I watch it and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna reach out and do it. And you being so happy to do it is what gave me the confidence to be like, oh, I can hit up more people. You know, people are more down to collaborate if it involves things they love, like size regardless and stuff like that. So I like that it kind of did something for both of us. The same event kind of did something for both of us. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, man, that's awesome to hear. I never really, I mean, even in the time since like that first time I was on the show, where I'm sure whatever, if you're going by raw subscriber count, probably has gone up quite a bit. I never really, I don't feel any kind of differential. Like it still feels exactly the same to me when you guys hit me up. Like you guys are just a part of my orbit, my existence. So no, I'm glad to hear that I had some small part to play in the clockwork functioning of Super RPG Friends.
Trust me, the feeling is heavily mutual, man. I really appreciate it. I value the fact that we get to spend time together and talk shit about stuff and just be fucking dudes. And I love that we can talk about fringe internet shit from like 2004 and you and me just laugh about it.
The irate gamer references.
Yeah, there's
can
at least one
episode
Chris
have.
Scores, yeah. All right, man.
The answer is many.
Thank you so much for sharing with us. I really appreciate
Yeah,
you.
congrats on hitting the goal. You deserve it, dude.
Thank you. I'm happy to say that we have officially been hit by the Phoenix down, and Super RPG Friends is
Awesome.
going back to life. Thanks, man. You and tell
Very
Jess,
cool, man.
they said I hope she has a great night, too, and give the cat some love for me.
All right, will do. Take it easy.
Thanks, man. See ya. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Small Sprite, you up next? You good? We might not be able to do the co-op thing just because we're doing this, and this is bringing me so much joy. I gotta meet some people for dinner, but enjoy the rest of your stream. Thanks, Dilla. Love you, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. It means a ton. Thanks for sharing with us. Hey, buddy.
Yo, what's up, bro? What's
Not
up,
mu-
yeah?
It's good to see you, man. How you been?
I've been good, brother. Dude, congrats on the freaking goal, man. That's amazing.
Oh fuck yeah! I couldn't believe it. I can't believe that I didn't even see it happen. Actually, is that I put it down and was like, I need to take like a quarter of a second to bring myself back down. And I came down and was like, all right, let's do this. And I looked at chat and I was like, oh, and then I looked at the goal and went, oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? I am a very lucky gentleman.
I wasn't paying attention, but I turned my face for like a second, and then I turned back, and it's like, bam, $300. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell, John? So I'm with a fat ass wallet, just like you know what? I'm doing this right now. It was hilarious.
Well, and plus, because that was a buildup of him matching everyone and stuff like that. So that's, you know, that's really awesome. That was so big because everyone else came together too. Because John, super out of the kindness of his heart, was matching everyone's donations during the cooking stream. So that was fucking. That cooking stream was a magical moment. Y'all made me feel like I was on fucking Food Network or was actually like a food content creator, just talking and sharing my love for food and the process. It was so fucking cool. But anyway,
plot twist. Plot twist. He just wanted to upstage everybody else. That was the plot twist, right?
That's it. Yes, I wanted to be like, look at my beautiful food. Anyway, my friend,
What's up?
what are some of your favorite memories of being on the show?
Oh man, where can I start? So first of all, there was the invite. I'm gonna throw that out there. Like when I first, just for context, I haven't really been on that much, but the first time I got on, my first thought was, man, these guys are chill as fuck. I know I'm gonna enjoy this. These guys are funny. You can tell they're cool as hell to hang out with. I vibed really well with you, with John, Joey. Joey always cracks me the fuck up. I'm never gonna deny that. Dude's always a freaking hoot. The second one is, and just for a little bit of info, this is a memory that I fucked myself with. So, for those who don't know, I speak Spanish. So I wanted to show that, show it off because I'm an idiot like that. And I was like, oh, because you know how an RPG friends are like, oh, you want to voice act one of the characters? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do it, but I'll do it in Spanish. And don't get me wrong, it was hilarious. But from there on forward, every other stream that I was on, oh, Mark, can you do it in Spanish? Oh, Mark, can you do it in Spanish? Oh, Mark, can you do it in Spanish? And in the back of my mind, I'm like, fuck yeah. But at the same time, it's like, damn, but you know what? It's actually harder than I thought. Because I have to translate everything. I have to translate everything in my head, pause for like a second, like, okay, I can say it this way. I can say it that way. Oh man, it was hilarious, but it just screwed with my head the entire time.
It's such a good bit. Like, especially when like it would just be one, like that's the one. Like, and it was always so perfect. Wasn't it? It started, was it the first time was it Final Fantasy VII? the people on the spaceship. I think that might have been the first time.
Yes, on Sid's ship. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Such a good episode. So funny.
There was
yeah,
that one, and there was that one, and there was like I think a Suikoden one also. There was I
think
forgot
there was
what
a
game it was.
Lunar. I think there was Lunar too at some point you were on. Maybe that
Yes,
was the first one
yes.
because Lunar was before Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, you are absolutely correct. And there was like a gang. It was like a gang of like the same monster. I think it was like a gang of like frogs or something.
It was
And I
yes,
had
it
to,
was.
like-
It was frogs. Yes. I think it was
And
just
I
like
had
a
to-
random encounter, and you started to do it, and it was like that's gold. Like, oh man, yes, that's so
Yeah,
good.
I was like pretending that they're like interacting, but again in Spanish. So that's another. That was a fond. Those are just fond memories. And also another one. Finally meeting you in person, man. That was amazing.
Yes.
So, a little bit of context. I live in Puerto Rico, and out of nowhere, Frank gets in touch with me with Julie, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going down there for a wedding." I was like, "Hold on, I get to meet this big sexy man in person? You bet your ass I'm gonna go meet this guy." So I took him around. So we took a day, and I drove them around to certain parts of the island. We went to a couple of food trucks around a particular spot. Also,
that was cool. Went to the
we
game
had-
store.
Oh man, we had a great time, man.
Yeah, that was
sh-
really
that-
cool.
Yeah, for those who don't know, yes, we do have retro game stores here in Puerto Rico, just in case. Okay, we do, and they're pretty damn awesome too. So I took them to one that's in the city here, and yeah, man, we had a kick-ass time. We had a really kick-ass time. That was great.
That was a blast. That whole vacation sits so fondly in my memory. And it was so great to get to have a day to just hang out with you. And the fucking Puerto Rican Chinese food, they weren't lying. It is the best. I don't know how they do it.
yeah.
Puerto Rican Chinese food is better than any Chinese food I've had in America. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's just that the MSG, something that they put in there. It's I don't know what the hell it is, but there's some particular ingredient. Maybe it's something that's gonna kill me in the future. Who the hell knows? But
Yeah.
all I know is that it tastes amazing.
And that's what matters in the moment. So, I mean, shit. Yeah, MSG stands for make shit good. I agree.
Make
I
shit
literally
good.
have a bag of it. So,
Ah man, but yeah, no, definitely fond memories. It's funny after you contacted me to like come on today to like speak for a bit. Like I've been thinking, like, man, I should definitely how can I put this? Like I should definitely like get back on with you guys more often.
yes.
Maybe get back into what I used to do. Also, I know I've been like a little out of the loop lately. I'm sorry about that. I'm a sussy piece of shit because I'll be like super present for like a while, and then out of nowhere, everyone's like, "Yo, what the fuck, Marco? Like, what happened to Mark?" I'm literally here doing nothing. Just me spending time with my wife, doing adult shit, whatever, and that's basically about it. And but definitely no. This kind of like, yeah, like if you have me hook up my mic again, I haven't used this thing in fucking forever. So I'm just
Fucking here. Keep it hooked up and make some content, boy. We need more small sprite in our life.
yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing, man. I really appreciate you hanging out for the stream, too, dude. You're the best.
Nah, man, anytime. You let me know, bro. Love you
Hell
so
yeah,
much, man. You
definitely.
take
Love
care.
you too, man. I'll talk to you soon.
You got it.
Later. That was a good one, Chet. You're keeping it warm, Drewby.
Hello.
Did you know I actually found a Zagnut bar in the wild the other day, and I thought of you?
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was in Five
That's
Below.
amazing.
Like, I went to click to call you, and I got like a fucking brain blast. Tatsuo was with me! Tatsuo was with me! He saw me go, holy shit, it's a
Oh my
Zagnut bar!
god.
Oh, dude, how you doing? It's good to hear your voice.
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm gonna order some dinner, and I'm gonna do a randomizer sync with a couple friends.
Ooh,
Should be a
cool.
good time. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much for hopping on really quick. I wanted to ask you a little bit about what's some of your favorite memories about being on Super RPG Friends.
Oh my god. So it's kind of funny that you brought up the Zagnut bar because I feel like that was one of like my favorite times on the show, which is I I love being a little goofy, obviously. You know me well enough by now.
Mhm.
So to be able to talk about this candy bar from on one episode and then go and find it and bring it specifically back and then opening it up and the realization of, hey, this looks like particle board was probably the best resolution. I'm so glad it turned out that way rather than being like, wow, these things are pretty great. 'Cause I
Pretty
thought it
good.
was
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this does suck. Fuck.
Yes. Yeah, I remember it tasted okay, but it looked like particle board.
Talk about
I
Zagnut.
cannot and will not ever get over that.
Talk about Zagnut bars on the Highwind. Everyone's favorite Final Fantasy VII memory.
Which I was actually going to say too. So being on the Final Fantasy VII podcast or series for a couple episodes too made me go back and replay that game, which I hadn't played. I mean, I turned 35 this year. I haven't played it prior to that since when I was in high school. So like, dear God, half of my life ago.
Yeah, yeah.
That's something to think about.
I know.
Right, but like by doing that though, I ended up coming out of that with this whole new appreciation for the game that I didn't have before because I wasn't a media literate person at that time.
Yeah. You're playing the games to play them, like not really thinking.
Right,
about them
right. Much. So it's one of the things that honestly stuck with me from the show a lot. It's just like it's made me go back to and kind of re-examine some of the media that I played as a kid and kind of find new appreciation for that, which is my favorite thing to come from the show. And then if I had to sneak one last thing in there, it would be I have an ongoing bit because when I first came on the show, I didn't know that generally, hey, everyone's doing voices to treat things out. It was really just Joey saying, hey, I do this show, you can come on and talk about games with me. It's like, all right, cool, fine. So now the running bit of, oh, I have a great voice for this character, and then just continue talking exactly in my same, because I every single time it kills you, Frank.
It does. I love it when I can find like a dumb bit that is just, it doesn't matter. There's no running it out or anything. Every time I'm just like, I love it. I love it. I'm happy that you got one of those in the barrel too, because it does get me every time.
It's between that and John's puns, and I think when we're together, we have this tag team duo of how much can we just make Frank groan?
And that's
something where I really enjoy it. Yeah, we attack from different angles. There's some strong synergy there.
Yeah, because usually it's John teaming up with someone to destroy Joey. So it's like when I get it then, and I'm like, oh shit, fuck yeah, let's go. Oh fuck yeah! Yes, the voice bit is without a doubt one of my favorites. That one always gets me, like you said. That shit kills me. But
I'm glad to hear it.
Tifa and Cloud underneath the Highwind, they were eating Zagnut bars, right? That's what they were doing down there.
That's what they were doing.
Yeah, they spent the night together.
Black as people was like, oh Cloud, I want to be close to you because you have these Zagnut bars.
You have this sawdust.
They're so
bar.
delicious. I love particle board.
God. Oh fuck yeah, dude! Thank you. I appreciate it. Man. I appreciate you coming on the show. I appreciate you coming on and talking about your memories and sharing them. Like, it's been a fucking hella awesome. I would say one of the things you said earlier, where like you went back and got to you got a different perspective on it. I think that's one of my favorite things about the show is getting to revisit some of those games that I haven't done, and also hearing that too when people are like, oh shit, actually I do want to go back and like finish that. Like, it's so cool.
I mean, the show was my first exposure to Suikoden too. And then so since that happened, obviously we got like the remake. So like it's cool to catch up on a lot of the history that I never really got to see before. Because I mean, for the most part, was ever really just like a Final Fantasy and like a Dragon Quest player. But I mean, the fact that between you and everyone else on there, there's so much effort to go and expose people to the franchises outside of there. Yeah, and it's something that I've always actually really appreciated about it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I like, because I know we always could have just done like all the big ones and stuff like that, but I enjoy when we get to do ones that don't get the spotlight quite as much. Or even I still one of my absolute favorite full playthroughs is still Phantasy Star 4, a game that I've only previously played maybe like 30 minutes of it. So like I get so much out of celebrating some of these games, but those times when I get to kind of let everyone else lead me around a little bit, and I get to hear their stories and their interpretations of it. It's so fulfilling to me. It's such a good way to play some of these games for the first time for me, with through the lens of everyone's like shared experiences and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like I said, it's nice to kind of be able to bring that back together. And in a lot of ways it has the same vibes of hey, after school going to my friend's place to watch him play his new game while he's playing, and we're just kind of shooting the shit in the background.
I actually recently I went back on like my personal YouTube, and I realized I forgot that there was like a live section, and I found like essentially the prototype Super RPG Friends. That was me and my roommate sitting on the couch playing Final Fantasy Tactics, and it was so crazy seeing that and seeing like, oh shit, that's where like this idea started, like, and you see it, and it started on the couch, because that always has been the idea, that it's, you know, you and your friends hanging out, talking, passing the controller around, like maybe drinking a couple beers, you know, like. And I'm happy to say that I definitely think we've managed to grab that with both hands.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing that with me, man, and all of us. Can't wait to have you back on now that we know the show will be going again.
Right on, yeah, just let me know.
Definitely, will do, man. You have a great rest of your night. Good luck on the randomizer.
Thanks, take care.
See you, bud. All right, Kent, I'm gonna call you next, baby. And hell yeah, yes, we did. We got the goal already. It's pretty exciting. Hey, Ken. Oh, is it really Discord if the audio settings don't completely restart every time you open it? I know my man is turning that mic. Probably like mine always does. It always tries to say like, oh, did you want it to be the mic on your Oculus Quest? I'm like, absolutely fucking not. I can't hear you. You are talking, Kent. The great Kent Wood of Unkaku Overdrive.
How about this? Can you hear me on this?
Yes, I can.
Alright, that's very annoying, but hey, we'll make it work. Congrats, Frank.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I can't believe we made it, and even above and beyond, too.
Yeah, you did that cooking to me. I was watching that. I was getting my mouth was watering with the cream.
Ugh, it turned out so fucking good. I'm sitting here, I've just been looking at it, and I'm too locked in doing stuff, and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna fucking tear you up later. Just you wait. 3 Yinglings, and that shit is done.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Hell yeah. Well, how you doing today, man? Thank you for joining us.
Keeping busy. Got a bunch of errands done today. A little bit later tonight, I'm gonna get back to work on a game that I've been working on independently.
That's
just like
awesome.
a small game to show that, hey, I can do a game by myself as opposed to being on a big-ass game that 200 to 300 people are also working on at the same time, you know? There's a difference between that, but a greater sense of fulfillment, I think.
Definitely, yeah. When you can see that you can handle like all the different facilities of it, rather than being part of a team, it definitely is really fulfilling, because you're not deferring any of that work to other people. And if there's something you need to figure it out, you figure it out, and then you're like, oh shit, I learned something new. That's great.
Yeah, so something I want to do before I actually start collabing with people, because there's a handful of people that want to work with me on a game, but I'm like, let me make sure I can do a fully functional game with the UI, the input, the player logic, the collision detection, the game over, the you're winning, all that.
Yeah, all those aspects.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a roguelike, similar to like Crypt of the Necro Dancer.
Ooh,
so,
oh fuck yeah!
But it probably won't be as cool. But like, it's just something like, hey, I can do something, you know. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Crypt of the Yangaku Dancer.
I don't know about that, but it'll just be something small. I'm using. I got some Unity assets that I downloaded that were free, and I'm like, let's just do it. And then eventually maybe I'll collab with some homies like Brother Q and all that, and all the different. And all the buddies from the VGM community that want to make music for games. That might be what I do down the road. It's just like make a game that will give the chance for some of these video game cover artists the chance to have an industry credit on a published game. That's what my long-term goal is, to do some stuff like that.
That would be fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Well, if you end up needing to publish it, you know who can help you out with that.
That is true. I would not mind some physical copies, you know,
Right?
some premium edition copies. So we'll see where that goes.
Love to hear it. Thank you. Anyway, what are some of your favorite memories of being on the show, man?
I love the Chrono Trigger one. That was like one of the early years.
I was
like-
in my head. I was like, you've been around for a long time. This might be a deep cut, and I'm excited.
Yeah, because like you had had me on, and I was not the kind of dude. I'm not the kind of dude that does voice acting or impressions. Like when I do my gaming streams on the Ongaku Overdrive Twitch channel, it's like pretty straightforward. Me just providing commentary and bullshitting with friends. So it's something different for me to try. So I was always about doing the gruff and manly voices, but there was one where you guys challenged me during the Robo side quest when you're getting ready to, you know, there's a section at the end of Chrono Trigger where you're doing all the side quests to get ready for Lavos, and they're all really cool. Like I love the side quests in Chrono Trigger so much, because I feel like one, it fleshes out the characters, it builds the chemistry between the party, but you also get some really cool items that will be helpful for your final battle, right? And a lot of RPGs and games in general, they just have side quests. The pad, the game, to make it artificially longer. Like, oh, find this dog. It doesn't mean anything, but like, oh, find it because you want to complete everything, right? And that kind of, but Chrono Trigger does it the right way. So you had me play a Tropos, which was the one-time girlfriend of Robo, who went mad, and Robo has to fight her. But like, I was like, let me do my robot girl impression. I was saying stuff like,
Of course, the microphone didn't want to pick it up.
yeah, of course, it's probably too high pitched, but
It's too powerful.
yeah. So we had some fun with that, and you guys always had great impressions. It's always fun to tune in and watch Joey go off about whatever.
Oh yeah.
Probably learned too much about Joey over the years.
A shared
he's a good guy.
experience.
Yeah. So you guys were killing it. Another one of my favorite memories was actually offline, because Free Play Florida is an event that happens here in Central Florida. We always see each other IRL at this event every year. You have your Table Premium Edition games. I am now the after party lead for Free Play Florida, so I put on the Saturday night concerts. So this past year, Trash Burger was opening up. They do a lot of cool mashups with different video game music, mostly RPGs. But there's a section where they mashed up the Final Fantasy IV Four Fiends theme with the Ramones' Let's Go song. But then there's a section in the second half where they take over, do the Lufia 2 boss battle with Ashley leading on violin, and like a bunch of people in the room know how much you love Lufia 2, and they all pointed at you in the crowd when that part went down.
We were doing our Lufia 2 playthrough at the time too, so that shit was fresh in my mind. That was great.
Yeah, so that was a cool moment. We need to get you guys together to do an IRL RPG Friends episode at one of these conventions around here.
Yes, I think that would be such a fun idea to actually get someone to like drag a couch in and stick us all around like a CRT and hook it up so everyone can hear it and shit like that.
I see a guy named Game Dad who's in here. Game Dad, Frank's been killing it. You should all be proud of him.
That's my boy Gordon. Yeah, Gordon, take a look. We are way over our original goal. We are shooting for the final stretch goal to shave the rest of my beard off, and that's at 1,400. Once he finishes his memory, you got something. Ooh, okay, Game Dad.
$300 away. You guys could do it. Keep dropping them donations. I saw that you can donate $4.20. I donated $6.90, which was very nice.
Fuck yeah.
So, all those little donations will build up, guys. Don't think that your donation doesn't matter. Even a buck helps out. So
it's a
whatever
ripple
you do,
effect. Whatever
you guys can do to help out Frank and the Super RPG Friends, like not just come back, but come back with a fury, like kind of like when Final Fantasy VI is the World of Ruin and the party's getting back together. Look, Searching for Friends is playing in the background. It's magical. I want you guys to make that magic happen. So let Frank find his friends so they can get back together and take down Kefka. Or whatever boss they're doing right now in RPG Friend Land.
Fucking, I don't even know who the main villain of Dragon Quest III is at this point. We're still working on it. We're still doing early game shit. But they're going down, all right? We're all stronger together. And that's something that I think they teach in RPGs. And we're proving tonight.
There you go. Do it for Erdrick.
Hell yeah, yeah, exactly, for Erdrick. Yo, thank you for the bits, Game Dad. Super fucking big time appreciated for the 1,000. Dropping them big numbers.
That is incredible. Good stuff right there.
All right, I think I'm gonna give Fahoozle a call, and then I think we're ready to start calling the hosts, or we're gonna finish the pre-records, and then we'll call the hosts. But
Sick.
thank you
Thanks,
so
Greg.
fucking much, Kent. I really appreciate you. It was great talking to you, and I'm happy you're a part of this.
Absolute pleasure. You take care, Frank.
Yep, absolutely. We're gonna put all the bits together and figure it out how much it's gonna end up being exactly, because that's how the when you use that link, it sends it to the little counter we have. But we'll try to count up how much we've gotten from bits through this whole thing and add it on the top. All right, let's see. Let's call Fahoozle. Oh, you're all good, Game Dad. Like I said, we're gonna factor it into there.
Hello.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Doing good. Also, I completely forgot voice chat for DMs don't play soundboards, so you did not get blasted by my dumb sound.
Every time I go in places they have to hear, are you sure about that?
No, every time I join in, they get blasted by.
Oh my god.
People get so conflicted about it. It's like, but James, you're not Jamaican. I know.
You're like, You're like, it's
Yeah, and?
fine. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for joining us, man. How's your evening going?
It's going good so far. I mean, my day technically just started. I wake up mad fucking late.
That's bad. Listen, on a Saturday, no one fucking that's the way to do it.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, like I said, thanks for coming on, and I wanted to ask you, what are some of your favorite memories of being on the show?
So one that genuinely like stuck out in particular for me was when Kyo and I were guests on during, I think it was Breath of Fire 3, and one of the characters we ran into, I can't remember the name for the life of me because I can't remember Breath of Fire that well, but I remember pointing it out because I remember their idle animation was literally doing the Alex Yeek fucking hands on head screaming pose. I remember pointing that out, literally frame one of me doing so. Kyo is just like, hang on, I got this, during the stream, and then 30 minutes later he goes, check DMs, and there was the drawing he did of that character doing the Yeek pose. I wish I had it saved.
I gotta pull that back up, but that's definitely one of my favorites. Just the quickness in which Kyo was fucking inspired and then got that out was like truly beautiful. Chef's kiss. Like, I love that moment too. Yes.
It threw me off because it was like he was just casually talking to us the entire time. It's like, oh yeah, Kyo is just committing to the bit. He's just talking to us. He's doing what he's doing. And then all of a sudden it's just, by the way, guys, I did it. It's like, what?
Check the Discord. Fuck yeah.
Guys, check the Discord. They hit the Pentagon.
Yeah. There's a second fucking plane. Anyway, that's a good one, man. That's a fucking good one.
God, it was just so, because I just remember that sticking out so much. I really wish I did have another one because it's like, I think I've only been on twice so far, I want to say.
2 or 3 times, yeah.
I mean, funny enough, that same stream was like my post-birthday, funny enough. And I remember being like surprised out of nowhere. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, we have this for you. And y'all threw the pixel art rendition at me. And I always find it funny because it's just me as Happy Chaos. And I'm like, oh my God.
Perfect.
This is just my legacy now.
I always love it, man. Those sprites and getting to let people know. And so big shout outs to Erica for making those for people. But I love being able to be like, we have something for you. It's beautiful. I hope you love it. Like,
finally, it's a marketable version of me.
Yes. Fuck yeah, dude. Well, I appreciate you sharing, and I appreciate having you on. And now that the show is going to be back to normal, we're definitely going to get you more on more in the future.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm always down the clown, and you always know that.
Oh, you know it, baby. All right, man. Fucking thanks for popping on and sharing with us. I hope you have a great rest of your night and you enjoy your weekend, okay?
You do the same, man. You take it easy, King.
Yeah, later, bud. I think that's all the calls that aren't hosts. So now we're going to do people who sent me a recorded thing. We'll start with Game Dad. Let me see. I could pull. Back.
Well, it's Gordon, Game Dad 7, Jax here. I've been so thankful and lucky and honored to have been on the Super RPG Friends show a couple times this year. And I wanted to look back at some of my favorite moments I had with the crew. And a couple come to mind are, one was in an intermission, so some of you might have not caught this, but Frank, I believe we were playing Breath of Fire. Frank had a voice mod on, and he had this like ethereal, like echoey voice on for like a godlike figure, right? And you know, we go to break, and Frank, you know, had to piss like a horse, so he stands up and he runs off to go to the bathroom, and we can still hear him in the background, and he's coughing, and the voice effect is still on from his coughs. And we were all dying laughing, hearing his ethereal coughs into the microphone off in the distance. So that was a hilarious moment. And another one was actually pre-show. It was in the lobby waiting for the show to start. So again, maybe one that the folks didn't get the chance to see. But I think these kind of moments just showed what kind of like camaraderie, like brotherhood, you know, type thing we have as the Super RPG community. But I'm waiting in the lobby for the show to start, and it's Frank and Joey, and they immediately tell me, oh, John's not going to be able to join the show tonight. And then they break it to me that John is actually Florida drug lord kingpin, and he's been arrested on drug charges, and that his wife was in contact with him. And I immediately thought it was BS, but then Frank started to really sell it. I remember he was like, John's got 3 cars, so that's 6, you know, headlights and brake lights, and I told him he's got to, you know, keep watching that because that's easy for one to go out and get pulled over. And they just kept piling on more evidence to justify what they were saying, but then also making the lie more extreme at the same time. So eventually it got to this tipping point where the bullshit started to pile up too much, and I knew they were full of shit. And eventually they just told me that poor John, his tummy hurted, I think, so he couldn't join the show. But they got me good, and I'll never forget that, because I was sitting there when they told me that, just reevaluating every conversation I'd have with John. Like, wait a minute, you know, is there something I missed? Or you know? So I just want to say thanks to the Super RPG community. You've all made me feel amazing whenever I've been on the show as a guest. I hope to be able to be on a lot more. It's just life gets in the way sometimes. Again, very honored that I was even invited. And thank you all so much, and thanks for keeping the show going. And here's to many more shows, and hopefully I'll catch you on one of the future ones.
Yeah, thank you, Gordon. That was beautiful. That was a really good one, dude. Thank you so much. It was nice to see that pretty face. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was great. Oh, it brings me so much joy hearing all these things. Seriously, I can't stress to you guys how much happiness it brings to my heart hearing this and knowing that we're all part of people's memories like that. Like, that's fucking awesome. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick, and then we're gonna listen to some more ones people sent us. Then we're calling the host. Oh, that's such a good moment. I remember anything. I smoke weed. Greg's gone. Post meme syndrome. My tum hurts. No chair stream. Only the void. Gordon, that was beautiful. Thank you, dude. That was fucking awesome. I really enjoyed that video. Alright. Let's see. Are you guys ready for some Tatsuo?
Hello, Super RPG Friends fans. Plastic Giant Robot Addict and frequent guest on Mecha Monday, Tatsuo here. Want to shout out my boy Frank here on his awesome fundraiser. He asked me to discuss some of my favorite memories of being on Super RPG Friends, which is kind of tough because every moment spent with the beautiful people of this community and a talented host here is a moment to be cherished. I obviously have a bias when it comes to Mecha Monday. With all the great media covered there, and the Gunpla builds, it's amazing. But some of my favorite moments include watching G Gundam, Pat Labor, and Zeta Gundam, a personal favorite of mine. But one that stands out the most to me is when we watch Gridman Universe after seeing Gridman and Dyna Xenon. The hype was palpable. All the people hanging out in Discord, and the people in chat just loving it. People in Discord yelling every few moments when all the badass moments happened on screen. The energy was just amazing. Of course, we had similar experiences when we watched Promare and Maizen Cause Their Skull. Plus, seeing all the amazing builds and crafts from the community were always amazing. Besides Mecha Monday, the underrated Frank's Final Fantasy XI Friday was always fun with the crew. Frank, Chet, Judge Tempest, and of course, the wonderful and talented Druby.
That's our boy.
Getting to explore Vana'diel on the Eden private server and re-experience the old style ball-crushing MMO, but this time with some amazing company, making it all the more fun. From exploring the Valkyrie Dunes, to leveling in the Valkyrie Dunes, and even completing the subclass quests in the Valkyrie Dunes.
Oh, so
there was
much
a lot to
dudes.
do. Of course, more than just the Valkyrie Dunes. But climbing Delphux Tower, the Magicite quests, having to infiltrate all three of the Beastmen strongholds were particularly fun Friday nights. Just a few of my favorite moments from the tons had with Frank and all of his friends on the Super RPG Friends. Hopefully, it was enough to get you hyped for more to come with the Super RPG Friends, because I know I'm always looking forward to more. Thank you, and have a good night.
Yeah, Tatsuo, that was beautiful. Druby, I want you to know the name of this audio file is Tatsuo Loves Super RPG Friends and will kiss Druby. One thing I could say is I just associate Super RPG Friends with my work. I always watch and listen to the shows there. When I go into work, I know I got shit like you guys to make my shift rule not suck. Laughing out loud to myself always gets me a good side eye from everyone else. Fuck yeah, Judge. I'm glad we could do that. I'm glad you're a part of it, man. Alright, what we got? Here's Spencer. Let me load this up, and we got some message from Spencer.
The most fun part about being on Super RPG Friends is probably just experiencing these games that I love, like Earthbound and Chrono Trigger and stuff, with a bunch of friends and seeing their reactions and what they think, and learning new stuff from them about the games, and basically just the entire experience of being on the show was a lot of fun.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, Spencer. We gotta get Spencer on again. I love that boy. Alright, I think we just got Diego, and then it's host time.
Do I need to introduce myself? If I do, this is Diego, in case you don't know Frank. But my my favorite memory of Super RPG Friends is when I got to gaslight Joey into thinking I've never played an RPG, and then getting him to equate RPG mechanics to Madden. And then tag teaming with Joey to gaslight Six into thinking he was being racist all stream. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good one.
That was so good. We literally got Joey to think that Diego's only played like Madden before. It was absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's do the big ones. We're gonna start with Chet, the beautiful man himself, Chet Manley. Hey, hot stuff.
Yo, yo, yo.
How you doing?
Doing good. How you look great, by the way.
I'm feeling
solo Frank streams and then babyface Frank. You put those two things together, man. You're the next Amaranth. I'm telling you right now.
That's what we got to do. The we'll do the pool streams.
Yeah, drop that boy in a hot tub and let's see what happens.
Put them tootsies up.
Mwah. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, man. It means a lot. This has been a crazy day. This has been an absolutely nutty day.
It's been a lot of fun to watch. Katie and I watched the cooking part together, so that was pretty fun for us. Julie can cook a steak, brother.
She's great. Julie is
Holy
excellent
cow.
at cooking steak. She really is. Like, she outdoes me in just cooking a steak without a doubt. She is very good at it.
Jeez, crushing it. Well, my favorite Super RPG Friend moment, Frank, I'm sorry because you actually weren't there when it happened.
Okay.
But when I decided to start streaming, I had a couple different reasons why I wanted to do it, but one of the main ones was just because I wanted to find a community of people who shared the same passions that I did and were just good, decent people. You know, the internet's a scary place.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I've got my own channel going and I'm growing a little bit, I was playing Lunar and someone reached out to me from the Super RPG Friends and said, hey, would you be interested in doing a collab and coming on? It was a very exciting time for me because I was like, it's kind of like what Margiela was saying. It was like the first time I'm like, whoa, I got recognized. Oh, they're Super RPG Friends. This is gonna be awesome. So that first stream I'm on with a couple of you, you weren't there. We're playing Live Alive. And I was just really thinking to myself, when I decided to do it, I'm like, okay, so am I going to come on and am I going to try to impress them? Am I going to come on and be myself? What am I going to do? And then I was like, man, if either they like me or they don't. So the only way I could think to express myself in a way to see if you were my people was at the first possible moment that I could, that it made sense. I yelled cuck as loud as I possibly could. And I was like, this is it. Let's see what happens. Either they're my people or they're not.
That's amazing.
And it turns out you are my people. And then very shortly after I got to meet you, and you just fit right in. So, yeah, being able to find that community has been just a tremendous part of me, or part of my creative career now. And I love the Super RPG Friends. I think if you're really gonna, Visor's about to get fucking nut punched.
Just Johnny Cage, you're gonna do the splits and just.
I'm trying not to look at the actual stream because it's behind, but then I just looked up for a second and now Visor and I are mortal enemies. But I think if you were really to nail down what my favorite part of Super RPG Friends is probably what is happening right now. And that is, like, I know for a fact that anybody who is creative brained and does an endeavor like this where they're putting themselves out there, it's very difficult to combat, like the imposter syndrome and the doubt and all that stuff. And I know, Frank, you putting this together is kind of a big deal, but being able to watch all day, just watch the community step up to the plate and just surround you with love and care and show you the attention you so greatly deserve because of the decent person that you are. This has probably been my favorite part of Super RPG Friends, is being able to witness this stream and its success. So congratulations to you, Mr. Frank.
Thank you, Chet, baby. Thank you so much. I'm happy that you fit in so damn well that at one point we were just like, let's just get this guy on like all the time. We love this dude, you know? Like, we're so lucky to have you be involved as our moral, godly center of the group, because who knows what us heathens would get into, you know?
You know, I didn't ask to be a moral compass, but when such responsibility is thrust upon you. Also, you and I have met in real life and we hugged and our boobers touched through our pants. So
and you were like, Frank's kind of a tall man. Oh damn.
Like,
okay,
whoa.
okay.
All right. It was good times.
Jet has an amazing sense of humor. I love him. I agree completely, Visor. He cracks me up so much. He has such good, like, long bits, and you somehow, no matter how many times you do it, I never expect it of you when you pull off a good long bit or something like that. That just like
he's taking over the rest of this stream.
I think probably the longest bit we have Blue Chew's probably close. Blacking out on the Blue Chew. Cuck Chair though.
Cuck Chair
I think
definitely.
Cuck Chair has permeated my life. Well, let me explain. First off, so the cuck was a thing, and then I think it was John who pointed out the fact that you're like, hey, you ever notice how the hotels always have a cuck chair? And that just became, like, people at my work say it now, you know, like, because it happens in our Discord every once in a while. Someone will drop a picture of a cuck chair, but it also happens in, like, my workspace as well. And then about 2 weeks ago, Katie wasn't feeling well, so she put a chair in our bedroom just so she could sit up and knit and watch TV and be sick.
Mhm.
But as she was setting up the chair, she looked at me and she's like, "Eh? Eh?" I'm like, "Oh, that's adorable." Yep, Katie added a cuck chair to our bedroom. It finally happened. It finally happened.
Damn time. God, you know?
I also enjoyed our time in Vanadil on the Final Fantasy Fridays, where we like learned what type of flower you were. We learned what Power Ranger you would be, which Sailor Scout you would be. That was a fun bit.
That was, I love the, especially that it took like 2 times for me to not realize it when you were doing it. Like, it was till the 3rd time that I was like surprised by the questions, and I was like, I think I see what's going on here.
You were just answering them so honestly. That was part of the charm, was that you were just like, oh, I mean, I guess if I had to pick between a mountaintop or a beach, I guess I'd be a beach.
Hey, Frank, I got a question for you. Yep, exactly. That's Joe knows. Real cuts sit on the floor. Yeah, they sit on the floor and look up. Just right on their back. It's terrible.
Well, I've had 2 great ideas for this stream, for progressing the stream. One being turning the stream into a hardcore political podcast.
Yeah.
I understand that nobody wants to go for that, so I get it. But my second one is I really think we need to add a Patreon where everybody gets to see all the stuff that happens before the stream, before we hit record. Yeah, because when we're just kind of warming up and we're just kind of riffing off each other, and then occasionally someone stands up and isn't wearing pants, you know, whatever might happen pre-stream.
The only reason that we'd have to put it on Patreon is because we'd get demonetized from Joey's ass. Joey's hairy ass.
Instantly. Joey's Luigi Mangione mustache, that is the hair above his ass crack.
To spite John.
Very good, Six. Very good, Six. He did put some more on the top despite John taking his crown back.
We still got a couple hours to go to watch that battle go back and forth.
We do. It's been a war, honestly. Like, it's been a flat out war at this point.
Six and I still have never been on a stream or in a voice chat with each other.
I know.
It still hasn't happened.
When we sit, the great moving is soon, and then we will have our sweet Sixy baby back occasionally.
Oh,
I won't make him commit because I know that hurts him, but
yeah.
The spot will be open and the seat will be warm because we love Six.
We love us some Six.
Just to help out. Thank you, Drewby. Thank you.
Just to help out.
It's
Smile.
like Six and I ending up on the same stream together has about the same flavor as, you know, waiting for Captain America to say Avengers Assemble in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And people will react the same way.
Yeah, pretty much. The portal start opening, like...
You got Six in the stream and the portal opens and then I step out. Keep on back!
Oh man, God, so many good memories, so many good times. I am very lucky to be surrounded by the people that I am with this. Like, I am just overflowing with joy and thankfulness and kind words. And like I said, I already cried once on stream, so you never know. It could happen again.
Yeah, we still got time. We got time.
Exactly, we do. We do still have time, thank God.
I always like it too, because like you talking about community, like there's just kind of like in real life when bad things happen, friends are there for you, and it always seems like it's a good place to go when things are going bad. You guys are always encouraging to me and ready to prop up the old Chet Manley, the second oldest Super RPG host.
We do love the Chet Manley dearly from the bottom of our heart. It wouldn't be the same without you, man.
Well, I appreciate the hell out of you, brother.
Hell yeah, I love you, man. Say it, no, I'm just kidding. We say it enough, so. It's all bro love on this show, I swear.
Bro love, a little bit more than bro love sometimes, but
a little bit more, but
If there weren't homoerotic tendencies, then what kind of friends would we be?
It wouldn't be Super RPG friends without
It's Super RPG subtext.
全部話しておきたいんだ。
Sorry, I just talking to Joey real quick. It's the pool hall.
The pool hall. Being a badass. Man, if he's not wearing a fucking leather jacket.
He better be.
And a backwards Kangol, I'm gonna be pissed.
He's got a little Assyrian flag patch on it and everything. It's fucking sick.
Oh, just sitting in the corner with his arms crossed, not even playing pool. No one invited him. He's just there. I miss the Joey rants.
Yes, I know. We need him back. I know. I can't wait
I'm trying to.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to think. I've been yelled at so much on this stream by people. And like sometimes I legit invoke rage out of some of my co-hosts. But I think the sharpest reaction that I've ever gotten from Joey happened on my stream when he typed Habibi and I said, "Hey baby," and then he instantly realized I had no idea what that meant, and man, he has not let me forget it.
Oh, yeah, Hey Baby is a fucking... Thank you for the bit 6. Hey Baby is a pillar of Super RPG friends at this point. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, jeez. Hey, baby.
Oh, fuck yes. Oh, it's amazing. I can't wait to make more memories with you, man. I really can't.
Yeah, you just never know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, you put the host together, bring in a couple guests, set them around a classic RPG. You never know what's going to happen.
It's the truth. We're the
You never
proof is in
know.
the pudding. It's fucking documented in like over 1,000 videos on our fucking YouTube.
Oh, you put these on YouTube? Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
My mom's on YouTube.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're gonna have to put your hand on the book and pray after this.
I was wondering why I wasn't invited to Christmas this year.
Oh, fuck yes. Oh, that's awesome. Chet, thank you for hanging out all day. Big shout out to your wife. Tell her I love her too. We love the Katie Crafty Mama. I love you. Thank you for coming on, chatting, sharing some fucking awesome memories. And like I said,
No problem.
I'm looking forward to so much of all of that with you and everyone else in the future, man. Thank you.
No problem. I'll be around for the rest of the stream. Do
Sounds
well.
good. Hell yeah, I will. I will. I'll talk to you
All right, catch you
soon,
later,
man.
brother.
Yeah.
Bye.
Cool. Yeah, it's a shame now that I saw 6 is here. I was gonna at least try calling 6 on the scriptures to see if he'd pick up for a second, but let me go to the bathroom super quick, and then I'm gonna call John. Alrighty. We are back. Not the first time I've instantly gone to the bathroom after talking to you. Won't be the last. It's true. I go to the bathroom every time we get off voice chat, baby. Alright, let's see. That's fine. We can, once John does get back, we can call him. That'll be easy to course correct. Okay, folks, we have made it. We are over 10 hours into the stream. In 3 minutes, it'll be 10 hours of me live, which is kind of fucking wild. He's fixing up the house. He's either fixing up the house or running away from the cops. I love, from all those memories, a consistent thing is that we all love the gaslighting. A good gaslight on the show, good gaslight bit, turns out amazing. Okay, so let's see. It's 8 o'clock. So okay, so we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a little 10-minute break, and stretch my legs because I am feeling the cramps right now. And then we'll start playing Monster Hunter. And if we don't have, is there anyone here who's ready to play Monster Hunter? Because if not, I don't know, Chet, if you did grab that game Repo, and if we don't have anyone else to help with Monster Hunter, maybe we could just play that for a bit too. Oh, you have it? Fuck yeah, Tatsuo. Perfect. Oh, Monster Hunter. Perfect. Yeah. Awesome. I'm just fashion hunting at this point. You guys, we could do a little fashion show. I could show you all my cute girl clothes. You picked up Repo? Okay, maybe we'll do a little bit of both. Because I do want to try Repo. It looks like fun. Alright. Let me pull this up. And then... Alright, we're going to run the ads. And then I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
I hate movies. Can't smoke in here.
I know, I'm dying for a cigarette.
Cigarette juice. You don't even need to smoke to enjoy cigarette juice.
Hi, I'm the character Spaghetti, and when I'm not spooking, I like to smoke. When I can't smoke, I choose cigarette juice because it tastes great and it's filled with the nicotine and the tar that I need. Ooh, spaghetti. Oops, cigarette juice.
Improv. I made that up off the top of my head. Hey, I want to spit on that person. Acting lets you do this.
Cinco Mouth Decorator. Jazz up your face with jewels and decorations. Choose from over hundreds of exotic and colorful jewels and stones. Just grab our Cinco Hot Glue Gun and apply directly to your face. Now it's time to bake your face and let that glue set.
Good morning, everybody. We have a very important announcement. Tim and Eric are running for president. I'm Tim Heidecker running for president, and my running mate will be Eric Werheim.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's flip it up. Eric Werheim, president, and Tim Heidecker in a smaller font, in Jokerman font. Tim Heidecker, vice president.
Quick correction on that. Appreciate your statement, and I want to just add to that. That'll be Tim Heidecker, president, and Eric Werheimer as the vice president.
If I could just make an amendment on that. Tim Heidecker, president with a vice, with the vice included, and Eric Werheim with no vice. It's a full president.
Tim Heidecker running for president, first place. The second in place would be Rick Heidecker.
I'm the #1 dog. Eric Werheim for president, and my sidekick, my little man, Tim Heidecker, is VP, vice president, smaller. Tim's a toot man. That means prostitutes all throughout his life, even in high school, in his own parents' house. That's why he'll never be president. Eric Werheim, full president.
Rick Werheimer wears a straw hat at home in his house, and he goes outside without the hat, but if you see him in his house, he does wear a small straw hat.
Hello, my name is Glenn Tennis, and I'm here today with my good friend and the star of my new film, The Pilgrims, Grum.
Hi, Mr. Tennis. Thanks for having me, and thanks for directing me in The Pilgrims.
Well, how does it feel to bring the story of the Pilgrims to the big screen?
It was very exciting. I love The Pilgrims, and it was fun working with you, too.
Well, let's take a look at a clip. There it is, Grum. Plymouth Rock.
What are all those clowns doing there?
Those aren't clowns, Grum. Those are Indians.
Well, what are they eating?
Well, they're eating Thanksgiving dinner. You know, turkey, gravy, crescent rolls, ambrosia, pies, green bean casserole, and maize.
Maize. Oh.
All the food is poison. All the food is poison.
Chicken.
Poison.
Barley.
Poison.
White rice. Baked beans. Duck l'orange.
Poison.
Sunflower seeds.
Poison.
Radicchio. Hummus. Oranges.
Poison.
Pasta avocado.
Poison.
Your dad's barbecue brisket.
Poison.
Horse meat.
Poison.
Snout. Little babies.
Poison.
Fingernails. Cigarette burn.
Poison.
Scabs.
Poison.
Napple.
Poison.
Try to figure out something else to eat. I'm out of here.
Poison.
This is the Emotionalizer. Wayne, this is Live Wires.
Careful now, Jan.
Who wants to be the first guinea pig?
I'd be happy to help out. How does it work?
You gotta take off some clothes so we can get some skin contact.
Oh, all right.
I don't think so, guys. No.
Hold this.
Ooh, waza. Okay, first, I have to put it in all the vital arteries.
Okay. Oh, ow.
Now, Dr. Steve, are you sure this is safe for Jan?
There's nice soft skin on this guinea pig. Clear your mind.
And just whatever I'm feeling.
Let it flow.
Ow.
You feel it tingle?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I just added the tingle parts so that it would tingle.
Okay. Something's happening here. What does it say?
Horny.
Oh, Steve.
Wayne, you can't be here because you're throwing off the readings. You can't tell what the heck.
All right,
she's
Doctor. You
feeling.
okay?
It's the way I feel about Wayne. That's why it's saying that, horny.
All right, I'll step off.
You just step over there.
Let's get a regular reading. Let's try it now.
How's it say?
Hornier. Road trip!
Road trip!
Road trip!
Road trip!
Road trip!
Hashem!
Road trip!
Road trip! Road trip! Hey, bro, you lose something?
They're called devil sticks. Anybody can use them. Ooh! Peace.
Zillion!
Give me my Zillion!
Drop the cash, you pretty actors.
That was mine. No.
Reload the cash, Zillionaire.
Come on! I won!
All right. Let's see. So, let me think here. Let's play a little Repo, because I would like to try that game out at least a little bit. And me and Chet, maybe you and me can do a stream with just you and me playing that sometime soon. Gonna be an SOB, be a biggin. That's true. That's the way to do it. Man, I'm getting my legs are cramped as a motherfucker. I was like out there doing stretches. Okay, I got a Joie memories video, so we're gonna listen to that really quick.
Alright, my favorite Super RPG Friends memory.
Character asked me Frank's real height and I told her the truth.
Tutorial, I have no clue what this game is. Should be good. Fuck yeah.
Alright, my favorite Super RPG Friends memory. That's easy. So, this fucking guy messaged me on twitter.com. He said, hey, so we do a weekly RPG show called Super RPG Friends, and we do a bunch of voices, and it's fun. You know, and he's like, do you want to be on the show? I saw you post about Returnal. And I said, sure, that sounds cool, because I'm aloof and really disinterested, and because of that, I am far more interesting and funny than anyone else. And so I said, yeah, but I don't do voices, just so you know. And then I hopped on, and we started a little video game. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called Chrono Trigger. And no game after that was made was ever even worth talking about. So we started playing Chrono Trigger.
Drewby made a video about
with some boys on the show. I met a bearded fellow named John and a lovely fellow named Wes. And we had a bunch of silly times. I'm actually getting a little emotional in the pool hall just thinking about this, actually. But that was like 3 years ago now. And I know it's really trite to say that
Joie reporting live from the Chicago subway.
One of the best memories, but I think it was. Also, I remember Frank's boxer shorts, Boxergate. The motherfucker did not know the difference between boxers and briefs, and when I'm simply trying to educate him, he didn't listen to me. And so Julie, his lovely partner, decided to prove me right and Frank wrong by showing his boxers on stream. Easily one of my favorite moments. Also, I think Mr. 6 2/3 story about poor Darnell
Poor
fucking got me.
Darnell.
I don't want to. It's a long story. This is already going to be long. So that also destroyed me. And my last little message, last little thingy that I got here is Chet Manley 405 slowly breaking the seal on his, I don't know, reserved humor. He was trying to reserve his humor, like a fucking book at a library. Can you reserve books at a library? Yes, you can. It's been a long time since I've been in a library. Sorry. Library. If you say library, that's the correct way to pronounce it. But yeah, Chet Manley 405 slowly breaking his Christian upbringing and becoming more and more a real person every day by being silly and making penis and butt jokes on the show. I love my boys. I love the show. I love everybody else hanging out in chat. And I don't know where I'd be without my boys. And I'm sorry that I couldn't be here for more Frank's stream. But I'm out with my fam. So either way, I love you. Why did I just say that, dude? I'm fucking bad. Love my fellas. Love all you guys. Except one person. And I think that person knows who they are. Do you know who it is?
It's me. It's me. Joey doesn't actually like me. Emotional in the pool hall. What a title. What a fucking title. Oh, good lord. Everybody except for, I wonder where John is. John, are you okay? John, my beloved? My baby? Okay.